Hello everyone. Today we will read about the second member of the Spectator Club, that is, the member of the Inner Temple. In my previous lecture, I told you about the first member who was Sir Roger de Coverley, and he was also a baronet. He was unfortunately rejected in his love, and now who enjoys a great company with his servants, with his tenants, and now because of his jovial nature is loved rather than esteemed by everyone. So this was the character of Sir Roger de Coverley. Today we'll read about the member of the Inner Temple. So, the gentleman next in esteem and authority among us is another bachelor, who is a member of the Inner Temple, a man of great probity, wit, and understanding. So, the Inner Temple is actually one of the four legal societies in London, or you could call it Law University. So, this character, the second member of the Spectator Club, was actually a student of the Law University. He was also a bachelor. So Rosa de Cowley was also a bachelor and he was 56 years old. And now the member of the Inner Temple, he was also a bachelor. He was a man of great probity, properties, honesty, of wit and understanding. So he was also an intellectual. But he has chosen his place of residence rather to obey the direction of an old humoursome father than in pursuit of his own inclinations. Now, with these lines, it is clear that this student of the law university actually he was not happy, or you could say he was studying law, he was studying um, he was studying law because his father wanted him to do so. In order to obey his father, in order to obey his, you could say, eccentric father, he was placed there to study. But his own inclinations were somewhat different. वो खुद नहीं चाहता था लॉ पढ़ना, सिर्फ उसके फादर चाहते थे, इसलिए वो लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ रहा था. So he was placed there to study the laws of the land and is the most learned of any of the house in those of the stage. So it was expected of him to study the law, to study legal things and all about the acts and everything related to law. But actually, he was there, he was studying the art of drama, or you could say he was studying dramatic criticism and the studies related to drama. Stage आ गया तो मतलब ड्रामा, ड्रामेटिक क्रिटिसिज्म, उन सब चीज़ों में वो ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टेड था. Now, Aristotle and Longinus are much better understood by him than Littleton or Coke. Now, Aristotle and Longinus, they both were famous Greek playwrights, they both were famous Greek critics, sorry, and Littleton and Coke, they both were famous judges. So, because this man was more interested in dramatic criticism, that's why he used to spend his hours studying about Aristotle and Longinus. क्योंकि इसे ड्रामेटिक आर्ट पसंद थी, इसलिए ये एरिस्टोटल और लॉन्जाइनस को पढ़ना ज़्यादा पसंद करता था बजाय लिटलटन और कोक के. Now the father sends up every post questions relating to marriage articles, leases, and tenures in the neighborhood, all which questions he agrees with an attorney to answer and take care of in the lump. Now the son was really smart. Now what he used to do was his father used to send him some questions in order to ensure that his son is studying properly or not. His father used to send some letters, and in those letters, he used to ask him questions regarding laws and articles related with marriage, regarding legal agreements and the rights of to use properties. So this son used to actually he arranged an attorney, and through that attorney, through that assistant, he used to answer all those questions. जब भी इसके फादर कोई भी लेटर लिख के उससे क्वेश्चंस पूछते थे लॉ से रिलेटेड, लीगल एग्रीमेंट से रिलेटेड, तब ये क्या करता था, इसने एक दूसरे लॉयर को वो जो सारे लेटर्स थे वो दूसरे लॉयर्स से आंसर करा देता था, क्योंकि उसे खुद को तो ये सारी चीज़ें लॉ के बारे में ज़्यादा नॉलेज था नहीं, तो वो किसी और के थ्रू उन लेटर्स का आंसर भिजवा दिया करता था. So he's studying the passions themselves when he should be inquiring into the debates among men which arise from them. So here, the member of the inner temple was actually studying the passions themselves. He was actually interested in the emotions themselves, but it was required for him to study the debates, to study the arguments of the great lawyers. But apart from all this, he was only interested in the emotions and passions. He was interested in studying drama, in studying the stage and everything related to art. He knows the argument of each of the orations of Demosthenes and Tully, but not one case in the reports of our own courts. Demosthenes was a Greek statesman and orator, and Tully was also a Roman scholar and statesman. So he was well aware of the famous speeches, they both were orators. So the member of the inner temple, he was well aware, he was familiar with the orations of Demosthenes and Tully, the speeches of both these great statesmen, but he was not aware, he was not familiar with the legal legal actions, or with the what was required in the court. Not one case in the reports of our own courts. जो लॉ के जो कोर्ट्स थे वहाँ पे जो नॉलेज होनी चाहिए थी वो नॉलेज उसे नहीं थी. उसके अलावा ड्रामा से रिलेटेड, आर्ट से रिलेटेड, क्रिटिसिज्म से रिलेटेड जो भी नॉलेज थी वो सारी नॉलेज उसे थी. No one ever took him for a fool, but none except his intimate friends know he has a great deal of wit. So he has a great deal of wit. This means that he was not a fool, he was also an intellectual, and only his close friends knew that he was not a dumb man, he was also an intellectual. This turn makes him at once both disinterested and agreeable, as few of his thoughts are drawn from business. They are most of them fit for conversation, and his taste for books is a little too just for the age he lives in. For he has read all but approves of very few. So his friends knew that he had a great wit. He was well aware of the writings and manners of ancient writers, which in turn actually made him a keen observer of worldly affairs. And to say about the knowledge of books, he has read many books, and he never considered that they all were good. He approved of very little books. He thought that only some books were good enough. His familiarity with the customs, manners, actions, and writings of the ancient makes him a very delicate observer of what occurs to him in the present world, because he was admirer of the ancient, because he was interested in the ancient culture, in the ancient traditions. That's why इसी वजह से, क्योंकि ancient जो culture थी उसका ये बहुत अच्छा observer था, और इसी observation ने उसे एक बहुत डेलिकेट ऑब्जर्वर, मतलब प्रेजेंट के टाइम में बहुत ही डेलिकेट कीन ऑब्जर्वर बनाया था. सो ही इज़ एन एक्सलेंट क्रिटिक, एंड द टाइम ऑफ द प्ले इज हिज आवर ऑफ बिजनेस. टाइम ऑफ द प्ले मतलब जो स्टेज का, जब जब भी स्टेज पे कोई भी ड्रामा परफॉर्म होने वाला होता था तो वो ही उसके काम का टाइम होता था. बिकॉज he was an excellent critic, because he was interested in dramas. So his time of business was the time of the play. And exactly at 5, he passes through New Inn, crosses through Russell Court, and takes a turn at Will's till the play begins. He has his shoes rubbed and his periwig powdered at the barber's as you go into the Rose. Now, the Rose was the famous theatre in London. तो जब भी फाइव जब भी 5 बजते थे, जो कि ड्रामा का टाइम होता था, तब वो जो न्यू इन ही क्रॉसेस थ्रू द रसल कोट, ही टेक्स अ टर्न एट विल्स. सो इट वाज द perfect time for him to go and to, you could say, and watch the drama. He used to have his shoes rubbed, his periwig or the artificial hairs, what you call, periwig powdered, and he used to go at the theater rows in order to enjoy the drama. And it is for the good of the audience when he is at the play, for the actors have an ambition to please him. And whenever he used to come, actually the audience used to feel good, because now they, because the audience thought that now, because we have a perfect critic with us, now the actors will also perform good. And actors in their turn, they were more willing to impress this excellent critic, because he was also keen observer, he was a perfect critic of the drama. So the actors thought it to be their duty to perform good in order to, in order to make him happy, or in order to gain applause. Okay, so this was the member of the inner temple who was not interested in pursuing legal studies but was more interested in drama and dramatic criticism. I think this character is also clear to you. Thank you.